Hey Virgo, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. This is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your April 2019 reading. For those of you who are subscribed to the channel already, I want to apologize for your reading coming out so late, especially when everyone else's came out early. I lost a loved one last week, and it's just been really heavy energy. Um, going through the grieving process and all that. So I did need to take some time to myself. Okay, so I apologize for that. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the full moon readings, but I'll definitely be getting your May readings out. Okay, so bear with me. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. For May's videos, I'm going to start doing Venus as well, because a lot of times things are about relationships. So I noticed that. So we want to get Venus energy in there as well. All right, so Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is the overall energy for this month, for April? All right. So, I believe we've seen this before with you guys. We have the goddess of creation. So, this is about transformation, creativity, and wholeness. This is going to be your overall energy, okay? Now, I just saw 1 minute and 29 seconds on the monitor. So, okay, that's 111, right? So, I want you guys to really think positive about, I've been seeing this for a while with you guys, you trying to manifest something, okay, like a project or something. Think really positive, okay, because 111 is about new beginnings as well, but it's also so much about thinking positive, because oh wow, and as I'm saying this to you, I'm looking down and the underlying energy is perception, okay, so thinking positive, because your 111 is like saying your thoughts at this time are manifesting, things at a very rapid level, okay? So you want to be careful and take care that your thoughts are positive, right? And so then, like we saw, the underlying energy being your perception, okay? So some of you guys may be changing your perception or need to change your perception in regards to something that you may have been trying to manifest, okay? I'm seeing spiritual growth just jumped out, because I also see this butterfly here on her, on like right there, and I was thinking about transformation, and this card is also a lot about manifesting a transformation, okay? And I'm seeing spiritual growth there. So a lot of you guys may be integrating with your higher self, okay, with the wholeness there. Now as I open the deck, I'm also seeing finances, okay? So one card I keep seeing too is volunteer, all right? So this could be where, and keep the faith, okay? These messages are coming in really fast, and I'm trying to keep up with them. Like, they're coming in faster than I can speak. So, okay, where you guys are doing, like, have some kind of project or something you want to get off the ground, right? Like maybe a business or something like that. Keep the faith. Think very positive. You may need to change your perception about something that has to do with that. And you may need to volunteer your services, okay? It might be time to volunteer your services, or some of you guys may need to volunteer in the area of the thing that you're trying to get off the ground. So, for example, let's say you want to have a daycare, right? You may need to volunteer at a child care facility, okay, to get the experience that you need, or if you were a nurse or something, I don't know how that works, you may need to volunteer hours or something, okay, in order to manifest something here. Or again, volunteer your services. All right, let's get another card here. I saw this when I opened the deck. Moving, okay? So, okay, a lot of you are moving towards, you're moving rapidly towards what it is that you've been trying to manifest here. Okay, I'm seeing seeking and finding, and I'm seeing hobbies here. Okay, so I also see body changes. So look, seriously, for a lot of you guys, well, for some of you guys, this message is for someone. I feel someone might like be interested in like opening up a gym or becoming like a personal trainer or fitness trainer or something like that. Okay, and like your hobby might be fitness, so this is something that you can turn into money because finances is right underneath it. Okay, um but the underlying energy there is seeking and finding, and we have hobbies there. Okay, so a lot of you might be searching for a way to turn your hobby into, you know, self-employment, into a way to create income for yourself. But in any case, you're moving towards this transformation. You're moving towards the creativity, the wholeness, and the manifestation of something. Let's get, this is your overall energy. Okay, let's pull some tarot and see what spirit wants to talk about there. Now this is going to get much deeper. Okay, so I'm opening the deck and I'm seeing the Ace of Cups, okay? I'm seeing the Moon in reverse. All right, so some of you guys, the cup has been emptied, whether you emptied it, whether the other person emptied it. This could be a lack of forgiveness, okay? Like some secrets may have came out with the Moon in reverse, or something that was hidden was revealed, okay? Or this is you all, you know, facing any subconscious fears that you may have, especially in regards to something you may be trying to manifest. Okay, let's get on in the tarot and see, Spirit, what do you want to talk to Virgo about? What do you want to talk to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising about, please, Spirit? All right, 2 cards flew out. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That's definitely your energy. Okay, 3 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. Some of you, keep it real, we're dealing with third-party situations and you ended the relationship, okay? It's like you're moving. Some of you might be literally moving, okay? Out of a relationship, out of the household. But wow, bottom of the deck is looking great already for you guys with the King of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. With this 3 of Cups, also, if it's not a third party situation, some of you guys are, now this, first of all, let me finish my thought out. Some of you guys are just feeling really discontent, okay, if it's not about a third party situation, because that's not for all of you. I don't want to make you worry and stuff like that, but that can be about discontentment, okay? Because as I was saying that could be about discontent, I had 3 cards fly out, which is the King of Wands, the 10 of Cups in reverse, and the Death card in reverse. Let me just show you that. Okay, so what I wanted to say was that the Death card flew over the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So a lot of you guys might not be wanting to let the cycle, or allowing, you may not be allowing the cycle to end, even though you're really discontent, okay? Now, at the center of your reading is the King of Wands now. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, somebody who has heavy fire sign placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now you could be taking on this energy. For me, I do take reversal. So for me, usually the King of Wands, when, you know, the King of Wands can be someone who is controlling, who can just be like really, I find, very harsh in the way they communicate, like mean, abusive in some type of way. It doesn't have to be hitting, but I feel like a lot of, okay, this King of Wands is sitting between, see, the 2 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse. So the 10 of Cups in reverse is where there's a whole bunch of unhappiness. Again, with this moving, this could also be where you're moving out of the home, because this is also about a breakdown in the family. Okay, I just saw 947. You're getting a lot of angel numbers, Virgo. So a whole new journey. Okay, one cycle completing and a whole new journey beginning. All right. So the 10 of Cups mirroring the 2 of Cups. This could also be just a lot of unhappiness because the ending of some relationship. Okay. For a lot of you guys, this is in the past. This isn't like something that is recent, because I also saw healing from the past when I was meditating with your cards. Okay. Healing from the past. So this 2 of Cups in reverse energy could be an energy that is not like it didn't just happen. Okay. But at the center of your reading, right, with this King of Wands, now these cards can have layers. You could be dealing or have dealt with someone who had King of Wands energy, very charming, very handsome, or very good looking, and or also abusive in some way, right? But this could be your energy, you taking on the King of Wands energy, because in the positive light, the King of Wands energy, like I said, it's very charismatic, very handsome, very, very strong force. Okay, this is fire energy, very passionate. And you know what? When he wants something, he goes and he gets it. And he is sitting underneath this moving Virgo. So it's like you're moving, like I said, into what you're passionate about, into what you want, and you're ready to go grab it and get it. You see that lion just really stood out to me. And then he's got this crystal ball in front of him. So it really, like, I feel like that's a message like coming in for you, where it's like you had this vision. Okay, you have this vision of something you want to create, for a lot of you guys. Or a vision just of how you want your life to be or yourself to be, whatever the vision is for you, Virgo. And it's like you looked into this crystal ball and you saw the vision of what you wanted. And then as the lion, with that lion, what does a lion do? It's like he's the king of the jungle, right? And he goes and he gets what he wants, right? Well, it's the lioness. It is the lioness who actually goes and gets the prey. But the lion is the king of the jungle, so it's what he wants, he gets. Okay. But with the death card there, okay, in reverse, after this 10 of Cups, someone doesn't want the cycle to end. Some of you could have been dealing with a Scorpio, because that's their card, who was like pulling some third party nonsense. Okay, they're coming up in the reverse. If any of you were dealing with a Scorpio and a third party situation with the Scorpio, okay. But a lot of you guys are not allowing the cycle to end. Like I said, there's a lot of discontentment here. There's a lot of heartbreak here, but 5 of Cups in reverse, healing from the past, okay. So we've got the Hangman here hanging out in reverse, which means that for me, it's like maybe you guys are not, the Hangman can represent martyrdom, self-sacrifice. A lot of you guys who were dealing with third-party situations ended it, and because you're like, I am not sacrificing myself for you in this bullshit any longer. For others of you, you're very discontent, and it's like you were in a place of limbo. Okay, this could be going both ways for some of you guys. You were very discontent, okay, with something, and there was a state of limbo that you were in where you kept going back and forth. And I feel you kept going back and forth about whether to end a relationship. Okay, but there's movement now. A lot of you have come out of that period of limbo. Like I said, a lot of you are not sacrificing yourself anymore. A third-party situation may have been illuminated. And so you guys were like, no, you pumped the brakes on everything, okay? Or again, just the discontentment and movement coming in now. Things coming out of a situation of limbo. Now you've got the, oh wow, this is a lot of cards. I'm going to take this one that flipped over, okay? And talk about it and put it really back really quick. But so you have the 2 of Cups, and underneath that is the 9 of Swords, but it's in reverse. So I feel like you guys are, honestly, I feel like you guys are, even though you're discontent about like something ending, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, There's no need for you to worry with the Nine of Swords there. You don't need to worry, okay? If you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or, if the person was very charming, handsome, charismatic, and, it's like you're moving away from that person or whatever, you don't need to worry about that either, okay? And then again, for others of you, this is where you are completely ready to move on from whatever this discontent is, and you are seeking and finding your passion, and you're ready to manifest. Like, you are so, we've been seeing this, you're so abundant, Virgo, and you're so capable of manifesting what it is that you would like if you just would allow this cycle to end, okay? But do whatever you want. You have free will, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. But don't worry about an energy that you may have been dealing with that was abusive. And don't worry, because where you're trying to create something, you got all the power to do it, okay? But I see this King of Swords in reverse, okay? So for a lot of you guys, you were dealing with, and now the Ace of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. You were dealing with someone who was freaking harsh. Freaking fracking harsh, okay? In their communication, just like, man, maybe like a real dick, And I'm sorry for saying it like that, you guys, but that King of Swords in reverse for me is usually a person who communicates really harsh and they're really cold. All right, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Easier said than done, I know. Give it to Spirit. It's the best you could do. Okay. Five of Cups in reverse. Lots of cards out here. The Emperor in reverse, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Now, I want to leave these here under this card. For those of you dealing with the fire sign or the abusive, cold energy, okay, you're coming out of that sadness. Whatever sadness and discontent you've been in, which I know for most of you, it is a relationship. It is so much loss, so much unhappiness. And for some of you, the actual breakdown of the family, okay? You're coming out of that sadness with the Five of Cups in reverse, and you're ready to pick up those 2 cups that's behind her. Because in the Five of Cups, they're crying over 3 cups that are spilled, but 2 full cups are behind them. And so with you taking on the King of Wands energy, in this case, if you were taking that energy on, right, in a positive light, you're like, okay, I'm moving away from this discontentment. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to pick up these 2 cups. I'm going to turn around from these empty cups here and I'm getting ready to pick up these 2 sparkly cups, okay? Because basically, like, I got my mojo back, all right? Now, you have the Emperor in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So for some of you, again, this fire energy with the Emperor in reverse is like a misuse of power, okay? That can be a misuse of power, like arrogance, for those of you who are dealing with someone controlling and abusive. You may be thinking very negative at this time. But you're working on it. You're working on it. Okay? Now, with the Eight of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this is where you're releasing, like I said, you're healing from the past, but there is a need with the Emperor there to stand in your power, to really stand in your power, because with you taking on that King of Wands energy, man, I'm telling you, you got it, man. You got this fire behind you, and for a lot of you, that's Aries season, just putting that fire under your ass and like, come on, man, let's go get it, Virgo. You're a manifester. Come on, you're a money manifester. You're an earth sign. Okay? And like, listen, with the Three of Wands, I just heard, Because Virgo, you're very analytical. You're all about analyzing. So maybe for some of you, you're over analyzing. Okay, over analyzing, but again, working on it. You're working on it. Okay, now for those of you who this is a lot of this has to do with about something you're trying to manifest, like a project or something. Stand in your power, stand in your authority. Your ship may not have come in yet, but you're working towards it. Keep working towards it. A lot of you might be the apprentice, okay, in this case. Now, you also have the Page of Swords here. So some communication could be coming in that will help you to move this thing you're trying to manifest along, okay? For some of you, that Page of Swords, though, is about the fact that you cut communication off with someone, okay? All right, let's keep going. All right. We have the Five of Wands coming right underneath this Ten of Cups. Everyone's got so much fire energy, a lot of fire energy out with Aries season. Now, this is conflict, okay? This could be petty arguments. This could be like, she said this, I say that, I feel this, well, this, that. Like, just a lot of conflict. This can also be conflict within, conflicted within, because the Nine of Swords is mirroring that. Okay. Conflicted within, but no need to worry. No need to worry about all of that unhappiness and all that loss. Because you're working towards something. You're really working towards healing yourself. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? Coming right underneath the Death card in reverse. So for a lot of you guys, yes, it's mirroring the Hangman. You're moving out of a place of limbo, but there's still a lot of emotion involved in the situation, okay? Even though you're releasing and healing from the past, I feel like a lot of you Virgos are very, very emotional about the situation, all right? Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have, okay, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, lots and lots of swords, okay? So with that energy like that, I feel like, yeah, Four of Cups, oh God. Okay, listen, Ten of Pentacles, really planted a seed of intention, okay, waiting for you to reap the harvest. It isn't in reverse, but oftentimes this is where you're waiting, okay, patiently waiting, okay, for the fruits of your labor to be born, okay, to manifest, to bear the fruits of your labor. For some of you, though, even though you have put so much into something, you weren't getting what you wanted out of it, and so it's like there's a decision that you have to make, okay, with the Two of Swords, and it's very difficult. But at this point, with the Eight of Swords in reverse, Virgo, you have taken the blindfold off. So you took the blindfold off, and it's like, oh my God, like this individual or this situation is 10 swords in my back. Betrayal, just betrayal, even in the way a person speaks to you. God can be like a betrayal. The Page of Cups, some of you guys, it's like if this person is trying to offer you a cup of love, it's like you're not wanting it. A lot of, like, this person could be very emotionally immature with the Page of Cups, okay? And, sticking all these swords in your back, and, it's like you could be feeling really jaded from love with that Page of Cups too, and feeling like with the Seven of Wands, you're like, you need to guard yourself. Feeling very depressed, okay, about what's happened, all right? Or just feeling like you've been in this period of like waiting, okay? Again, she's got 3 empty cups there, but there is a cup with growth in it being offered to her. And there is that King of Swords, that harsh, cold energy that you guys have been dealing with, who with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, that again could be third-party situation. But for me, most of the time, that means you're not being valued or respected. And here we have the Devil card, okay? But still somehow feeling bound to it. You may have physically moved away from it, but internally, emotionally, like with this Queen of Cups in reverse here, still feeling so emotionally attached, even though there is some movement out of the situation, okay? Feeling very bound to that. And here is your energy, the Hermit in reverse. But I feel like This is really saying to you, it's time to move out of isolation with the Hermit in reverse. Okay, if you guys were isolating yourself because you previously were in that Five of Cups energy, okay, now it's in reverse. So a lot of you may have been isolating yourself, but you got the fire behind you, okay, to go and get what you want. And there you are as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this person is abundant. This person has everything they need, and they also look at things for the bigger picture, okay, like the long run. Page of Wands in reverse, lots of maybe miscommunication or, you know, negative communication between you and someone else. You have the Six of Pentacles here, so things balancing out, you getting what you want, okay, you getting what you need, okay, whether that's I feel that's the universe balancing things out and giving to you what you need, okay. Now you're the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're taking this energy on, or some of you guys could have been dealing with a fellow earth sign, Taurus especially, or Virgo or Capricorn. And but I feel like a lot of you guys are taking this energy on. The Queen and King of Pentacles there. Financial freedom, financial stability, okay. You're walking away from something that is just emotionally unfulfilling. And you have the Justice card here, and the last card I'm going to talk about here, the Justice card here, again, things balancing out, you know, things working in your favor where there were injustices done, because I see a shitload of injustice here, okay, with the Ten of Swords. So an opportunity coming to you, okay, an opportunity. This is the Page of Pentacles, so it could be about work, it could be about you know, like it could even be it could be a relationship though, where, you know, both of you guys are willing to do what needs to be done to work on the relationship. But for a lot of you, this is like an opportunity coming, okay? Well, some of you, this is like this person, again, trying to make you some kind of offer. But with the Page of Pentacles, it's not even a cup that they're offering, for goodness sakes. It's not even a freaking cup, it's a pentacle. And so it's like the Five of Swords, though. Remember, it's like, remember when they stabbed you in the back, though, okay? Because the Lovers is in reverse here with the Ace of Pentacles. Like, you know, no stability there, or missed opportunity, a lot, not having faith and hope in the situation anymore, okay. And for some of you, look, you're not having faith and hope in the universe right now, and there's a need for you to take back control of your life, or this is where you lost faith and hope in the situation, and Chariot in reverse, and you don't want to move forward, okay, and you dodged a bullet there. That was your extended, right, all for free here. So let's pull your last card, because we're getting into 30 minutes here. And we're going to pull this as a clarifier and a card of advice for you. Okay, my loves? I want to tell you guys to thank you for all your subscribes and your views. I'll tell you, it isn't easy to you know, do your YouTube channel in a way where you're not buying views. But I just really wanted to do this with knowing that I really put the work in, you know, and I know you can relate to that, Virgo, because you guys have such amazing work ethic, and I'm a Taurus, so, you know, I understand that earth energy. So I want to thank you all for the subscribes and the views. All right, Princess of the Autumn Harvest. Beautiful. Card 22. A lot of you guys have a choice, okay? Some type of decision that you need to make with that 2, and the 2 being amplified by another 2. And also the 22 coming out to 4, which has a lot to do with the roots, home life, you know, the foundation. All right, so let's go ahead and read this and wrap up your reading. But I feel like abundance with the Princess of the Autumn Harvest. I've been telling those of you who've been watching, yo, that you're so abundant. I just got a message too with that because of the perception. One thing that I have been trying to do personally myself, not to keep rambling on, is is really paying attention to saying to myself that I'm abundant and not feeling like the energy of scarcity so that the abundance comes to you, okay? So we have the Princess of the Autumn Harvest. The Princess of the Autumn Harvest brings gifts of bounty and blessings for efforts and actions of the past. It is a time when fruit of labors is ripe for the picking. A beautiful blessing is on its way to you now. Okay, that's that 7 of Pentacles where you were so patient and it's coming to you now, okay? This may come in the form of a spiritual gift, an opportunity, a windfall of abundance, a significant relationship, or an important friendship, and more. With gratitude in your heart, you will recognize the blessing when it comes to you, and it will serve you perfectly. Be open to receive it, knowing it is justly deserved. 1 second, please. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So, with gratitude in your heart, you will recognize the blessing when it comes to you, and it will serve you perfectly. Be open to receive it, knowing it is justly deserved. A divine blessing is on its way to you now. It might be an obvious blessing where your heart sings and your spirit soars, or it might start off as a hidden blessing which leads you to that heart-opening state in a less obvious way. Sometimes we don't realize that we are being blessed because the blessing is in avoiding something that would have caused us unnecessary pain or suffering, distracting us from our path and lowering our vibration for a time. It may only be some time later that we realize that we were indeed spared what could have been great suffering. Sometimes we don't ever realize how loved and protected we are in precious moments where we are gifted blessing in disguise. To be able to open to receive more blessings in your life, and many are to open to receive more blessings in your life, and many are available from the endlessly loving, compassionate, and kind spiritual beings that surround us at all times. We can begin to cultivate a blessed frame of mind. Allowing the Princess of the Autumn Harvest, beloved Kuan Yin, in her mode of grace, blessing, and bestowal of gifts to reside in your heart will help you enter this state. So Virgo, I think that we talked about that, about shifting our mind frame from scarcity to abundance, and abundance is whatever it is to you. The easiest way to do this is to have gratitude in your heart as often as possible. Even if you are not sure why your life is unfolding in a particular way, imagine that behind every circumstance, the divine hand of your own magnificent higher self, assisted by Kuan Yin, is guiding you deeper into your own bliss. This blessing coming to you is a specific reward for endeavor, effort, and inner work over some time. It will look and feel like something precious that has been gifted to you from a benevolent universe, and it is. Have faith, be open and receive, beloved. Your time has come. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, you guys. And thank you for your reading, because something that people who don't read tarot may not realize, or maybe even people who do, is that a lot of times, or most of the time, when you're reading for someone, it's also a mirror. It's a reflection of what you're going through in your life. And I can really resonate with a lot of what's on the table right now, Virgo. And I don't even have heavy Virgo placements, but I guess maybe because I have a heavy Earth, placement with Taurus there. But I feel your pain, and your advice and your clarifier is also great advice to me and to ease my pain where I'm having it. So I want to say thank you to you for your reading. But all right, guys, this is your reading. See you in May. Hopefully I'll be able to get the full moon readings out for you guys. And I'm wishing you continuous healing from the past, and the ability to open your heart for these new blessings coming to you, because you deserve it. Okay, I love you so, so much. Bye-bye.